Yeah, okay. There have been various Christmas parties where I have not come unstuck.
No.
So we'll see what
No,
happens.
we will see indeed. All I can say is good luck in that case.
Thank you. You too?
Thank you.
And I started at 12:30 this afternoon.
Wow. So you'd already been drinking when you played Parkle's round.
I was on the second stuffy.
Well, that explains why you sort of fell apart a little bit towards the 18.
Well, I've been going for another 3.5 hours since then, so that's what's going to happen now.
I can't wait.
I bet you can't.
This could be fun.
For you.
No. It'll be entertaining for me.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, you're on fire. Well, that's perfect.
It's Mayor's office. You couldn't walk it down any better than that.
No, that's impressive. You're not supposed to be able to throw it around that corner.
Well, I drew it.
Well, that's what I said. Throw around that corner. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. What could go wrong?
Nothing can go wrong.
I could hit those trees. No.
You hit one, but you sort of got through.
Not ideal. Oh, there's a stupid bunker. It's not actually a bunker. It's more like a hollow in front of the green there.
It's an interesting shot. Looks good.
It's never going to bite, but
yeah, I don't think he could have done much better. And it might be a flat putt. It looked pretty flat. Let's see. A chop down 146, I reckon. Now I've pulled it left, and I didn't chop it enough.
it's actually interesting watching the other person's game as well, just the way they set up for their shots and all sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, you would see stuff that I do that you wouldn't know that I'm doing. You know, you're
exactly. And you have a distinct habit of always practicing your up and down.
Yep.
Before you take your shot.
Yep, always. And
whereas I'll do it the other way. Whereas I'll be practicing pulling the club back to the side length, and then I'll do the real shot.
Yeah, and I also like to do I like to fade into greens or hook into greens a lot.
You do. You do.
Uh-oh, too hard.
Oh, were you stimp 14?
Yep, bite. Yeah, well, you're not going to get much bite from a stimp 14 chip, are you?
Oh, I think this is 37 foot. What?
Oh! Nice start.
Positive.
This is a lot further away than I had planned on leaving it. It's my first shot. I'm just going inside right edge. 16 feet. You better go. Oh, I thought it was too hard for a sec. Wow.
And it had some pace on it too.
Yeah.
That had slung. I mean, no good.
Could have been 16 feet away.
Record numbers today, Dave.
Well, Victorians like to be, record holders.
Yes, they do.
Uh-oh.
That's in trouble.
Yeah, it's not that far out. That's a really hard fairway to hold, just where we're coming from. Is that long?
It's puttable. What? No.
Oh,
Oh, it's getting worse.
yeah, it was line ball. I just need a little bit of bite. Never got it. 9% power loss, slight headwind with the wind. It's almost a perfectly full 146.
It's a good hit. It will work out. It'll work out nicely.
Oh, babe. Almost a no, baby. You know what's really going to annoy me about Sally and that stupid doctor? I can just tell
They're going to get off.
they're going to get away with all this shit, and Detective Sanchez isn't going to get involved, and I just want them to go to jail and be punished. And it's not going to.
It's not going to happen. You know it won't happen.
Oh!
Oh, no. So that's what happens when you get all upset about bowled. You lose concentration. But no, they'll get off. It's just like Flo got off, you know?
Yeah, no one gets. There's never consequences for bad things in this show.
Like you can wrap someone up in carpet and dump their body into the bay, and no harm, no foul.
Yeah, that's because it was self-defense, Dave.
But you still can't dump a body in the bay, you know.
He was defending.
That's not what normal people do.
Well, I'm sure if he was black and poor, the result would have been different.
Oh no.
Ooh. Well, that's the end of your game.
It is.
Let's see, 162 minus 6, 156. The 159 club is perfect in this wind, especially if I draw it in from the right. At maximum loft, just right. Oh. So I just finished season 1 of The Boys, which is that superhero show I mentioned to you.
Yep.
Every time I think it can't get any darker or more twisted, it does.
Oh,
It's unbelievable. Every single episode I've just gone, WTF.
No, that sounds really fascinating.
No, it's great. Absolutely loving it.
You overcooked that one.
Well, it's been creeping into my game. I'm overhitting putts. Done it twice tonight. I did it a few times today as well.
I reckon I'd rather overhit a putt than underhit them.
There's nothing worse than being dead on line and in short.
Oh, damn.
Crazy.
I think I'd rather have a full shot in. A stupid 40-yard shot.
I sense a 7 would in your future.
No, just a 5.
I didn't think you had.
Sorry, no, I mean the 3. Just a flop 3.
Distance out of that. You know, I agree with you. I'm going to go with that as well. Where are you going?
Probably going to give you a better distance out, actually. I really don't like 91 from where I am.
92 plus 23 is 100. There's no way the 100. Oh, maybe if I flop the 105 club, it'll be just right. I'll do that.
Because the 91 will just suck off the green.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's never going to work.
Now some backspin.
Don't be on the wrong side of that wedge. Oh.
Oh my God. I would have liked a bit more backspin. If I hadn't flopped it, I would have got it too. That's right. That's annoying.
I'm just going to chop down on mine and we'll see what happens. Oh yeah.
Oh. Now, I've been overeating these all day. I'm not going to do it this time. No, I've underread it. Right. Well, I said I won't overeat anymore, and I didn't. I reckon yours is going to be not bad. Yeah.
These greens have been pretty benign so far.
They have.
Unless you're coming from up on a slope like you were.
Hmm.
Oh, open up the shoulders here.
Now, this is a course where you could play Tour Pro.
Yes, I believe that you would be within your rights to actually demand that everyone play it.
Well,
Maybe.
you can't demand it, but I mean, with a 5-stroke carrot, it's certainly worth considering. Because it's really only trees that can screw you with Tour Pro. And long approach shots. They also screw you.
Oh, what to do here? Fuck. slightly chopped 120.
See, we're all getting super fancy now, doing chopped shots. Nice work. Well, there's no way it's almost the 105 club. Flopped. Almost. But I'd rather chop the 120. That way there's no backspin. It's just not in play.
That'll be a testy one.
I think I prefer your putt.
Not much though.
It looks downhill and pretty slick.
Oh, where's the break?
No break.
Well, maybe I didn't hit it so hard it might have a chance, but oh.
Still you. Oh, there's definitely a break on this one. Mother.
Oh. Well, you couldn't miss your putts today. You were putting like a man possessed.
Early, they were just, I was just drilling everything. Even the first hole, that was a pretty difficult putt, and it just went straight in.
It never looked like missing. Oh, another little pissy one.
That's quite an interesting little course, this one. I can see a tourney being held here.
It'll be a pretty low scoring affair.
Well, ramp up the wind, ramp up the greens.
No! Wogger.
Get some woggers going, like this.
Oh, man, that was a terrible shot.
Yeah. Actually, I reckon with firm, hard greens and stim 14 and a bit of wind, it'll look after itself.
And difficult pins.
Yeah. All right, 122, 14 downhill. Chop a little 120. Yeah, I've done what you did. I've done exactly the same shot.
If you fell for the...
I learned nothing.
I think what would have worked better is a 105. Probably would have been perfect.
Oh my God. I think, am I worse?
I don't. No, you're not.
Well,
They're both pretty ordinary.
They're both horrific. I can't wait to watch this putt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the further right you go, the worse it gets. It's impossible.
Just crazy. I can't go any further.
I'm just laughing. It's nothing you can do. You just got to bash and hope for a miracle.
Oh, that. Terrible.
It's fucking terrible.
It's coming back. No way. Come on. How cruel.
Funny. Yeah. Sure. Fine, I think I
yours is not too bad though.
Oh, yeah, a little further out than you did. You hit a little harder.
That hasn't worked at all.
It's not much better. It's pretty. It's going to roll back. Oh, it's a bit better.
Oh, that's all right. It's fine. I didn't hit it. You idiot! Oh, that was online anyway.
Oh. I can cheer you up by telling you your line was terrible.
It wasn't great.
Right. Mother.
And you had it over, it was off the other side. Jesus.
I know. Well, that was a lag. It's half a lag. Yeah, I'm just going to go half an inch outside left edge. It's soft.
Well, at least you've got an excuse. You know, you've been going since midday.
And you've only been going since 1 p.m.
Well, I haven't been going at all. But,
Well, that was shocking timing, Dave, that you had that tooth issue the very time you could have sneaked in a sleepover. And it would have been a beauty.
it is a shame. I'm quite pissed because I can't see one happening for a long time at this point.
Well, I actually don't want one for a long time now because I'm going to go for months and months with no alcohol. So I kind of need no distractions, so to speak.
I was going to come down this weekend.
You're going to be like those Brisbane girls.
Idiots. What were they thinking? Well, clearly they weren't thinking.
No, they were. They came down here to steal valuable purses.
And they got caught anyway.
They are going to throw the book at those bitches, and so they should.
Well, I'd like to see like $40,000 or $50,000 fine, so it's, you know, it really sends a message, and give them some jail time.
Yeah, I'd give them some jail time. I would.
Fucking unbelievable.
And I would charge them the costs of the tracing that had to happen because of them.
Yep.
You know, so 50 grand. And I'd take their cars, I would take their possessions, I would do all that shit. You've got to let people know this is serious. It's a great shot.
Yeah, well, the amount of people that are dying in these old age homes, just once it gets in there, you can't do anything about it.
So you have to wear masks when you go out of the house from Sunday?
Yeah, from Sunday, yeah.
Jesus Christ on a stick.
Well,
does that mean your kids have to wear masks as well when they go to school?
Yeah, well, there was actually a report tonight that said one of the family members of one of the Year 8 students is COVID positive.
Does that mean they might close the school?
Well, if it was me, I'd be closing the school. But they've got to wait, I guess, until the student either tests positive or not. So, man, who knows? But it's going everywhere this time around.
And also countries that have done really well, it's starting to increase in them. It's like, it's almost as if the virus is somehow adapting.
Well, it probably is.
In ways that haven't been picked up yet.
It was a couple of months ago that they'd already worked out there was like 40 different variations of it out there. And that was in, 6 months. So, what the hell are we doing? We're playing like busted asses. But there's promising signs for treatments and vaccines and stuff at the moment. Not saying that, that they're going to come up with a cure for it, but it's promising.
Oh, there's no doubt it's because Trump said it's just going to go away like magic soon. So, he knows.
Fucking Trump. He's a moron. Such a moron. I don't like calling people morons, but he really is.
What's frightening is how many people are willing to support the moron, though.
Yeah.
What does that say about America?
Doesn't say much.
I hope your sister doesn't support him.
No. Christ, no, dude. She sees right through him.
But Terry Oman, she would support him for sure if she lived in America.
Well, I reckon you might find Terry at this anti-mask protest tomorrow.
Probably.
Apparently they're gathering at the shrine. You should go along and see him in either.
Well, I'm not going there. I don't want a $1,600 fine.
No, but there's no $1,600 fine if you're wearing a mask.
Actually, that's true. I could just say I'm exercising.
Yeah, you just have to be walking up St Kilda Road and see what sort of crowd they get.
Hmm.
But you
And
know
I'd
that
say, what sort of exercising is this? And I'd say, I'm exercising my rights.
yeah, you know the one that Karen that they've been interviewing on Channel 9 and that sort of stuff the last couple of days.
I haven't been
we
watching. Is that the stupid bitch that was in the car that got through the
No,
roadblock?
no. This other one, Lizzie Rose, the psychic.
No, I don't know her.
I don't know. She's been on the news, and they had her on Channel 7, they had her on Channel 9, and Carl really shut it down pretty badly. But
Yeah.
we sort of know it through Ron.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ron and her do not see eye to eye at all. And she was suing him and all sorts of stuff. And it cost Ron tens of thousands of dollars in defence fees and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Ron in general, but that sounds harsh.
Yeah.
But what did he do that made her sue?
Oh, I don't know. Just something to do with the bloody Wicca community, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's frightening how much it can cost. You know, people can ruin other people's lives really easily just by taking them to court. Because no one's got that much money. I mean, you know, remember what our lawyer said, you know, day one will be 50 grand.
Yeah.
You know,
Madness.
people lose their houses really quickly if they get sued. It's terrifying. Also, I haven't had Lakey's invitation to Bathurst this year.
No, it's not coming, Dave. It's not coming.
It's not?
Oh, don't plug. No, I'm just thinking, I'm looking out for you here, Dave. Plugging there would have been terrible. You would never have got anywhere near to.
No, it would have just been hit the ball sideways 6 inches and then have a proper shot. Yeah. So, no contact or information about Lakey in the last few months?
No, nothing at all. All right, I'm hitting the 32-yard flop. You wouldn't think it would be enough, would you?
Dave, it's not enough. You're going to be in big trouble if you try that shit.
I'm doing it. 32-yard flop, 5% power loss. I reckon it's enough.
You're going to do one of these long and right shots deliberately. That's my thinking. You're aiming to the left.
No?
That kind of did what I thought it would do.
But that worked all right.
It's not bad. It's not a tap-in.
It didn't actually go more. It didn't go as far as I was hoping it would.
All right. Well, here's my chance. 87 feet, 20 uphill. Motherfucker, this shot's hard. Oh, it says I'm not in the bunker. It's giving me the pitch club. That's interesting. Well, I'm going to hit the pitch club. Wow. This is super interesting. Right. I'm a bit to the right of the pin. 87 plus 7 is 94. Door. Yeah, it's a bit hard to get bite on that. But I couldn't have left it much shorter or it wouldn't have made it over.
No, it looked good.
Yeah, and the flop wouldn't have made it. Well, according to you, it would have, but I didn't think so.
Well, it does with my mouse settings, for whatever reason. All my flops, if I hit each one full, will go a good 3 to 4 yards further than what the advertised distance is.
Well, I am impressed, Dave. I'm not sure you're going to like the nickname, but you are Mr. Floppy.
Well, I've got to say my flops have been working out beautifully recently.
They have.
Yeah, Mr. Floppy, I like it.
It's not going to get you a new girlfriend.
No.
Go on, drop. I dare you.
The line is good. Oh, man. I don't really think that deserved to go in, but well done. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
That was an impossible putt.
It was one of those ones that further aimed left
Yeah.
or right.
More breaks, yeah. I just opened my 5th last beer ever.
I don't believe that. 5th last full at the moment.
Well, Lenny, I told Lenny,
No, not Lenny.
you can have 20 to 1 lasting a week, no alcohol. I said, I think this will do it. I'm having $100 at 20 to 1. And he goes, you're too late. Someone took those odds. They're all gone.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot.
It's not a bad shot, and it was the gutsy play.
Come in from the right there.
You're going to bound on, not wide the bunkers. It's very far right. I don't think that's going to get on.
It might. No, it was terrible.
Not your favourite distance.
No, it's not. I don't think I can do much of that.
But I believe you're getting better at these.
Three.
It's not a disaster.
No, I shouldn't have aimed left though.
Oh, it scooted. It was slowing down and sped up.
Yeah, looks like it's all right from there though.
Oh, lovely. Wow. Getting nothing for free, I can tell.
Who's that? Yep.
Oh,
it was
it
in.
went over the whole day. That's bullshit.
I haven't said, yep, that's in. Kept going. What
I think I was entitled to go, "Duh, there. Come on. Duh." There'll be outrage in the comments underneath this game, Dave.
As there should be.
$619 yards. That's a long par 5. But I reckon if you go left of where you did, take the shortcut.
That'll get you close enough to get there in 2.
Let's see. Cut it as much as I thought I could safely.
Oh wow, you've got a mile more distance. And not just by going left, I think in the air it was way further.
I reckon I'm a chance.
Oh, from there you are. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got no chance.
No. been getting quite a few screenshots of Meg Donnelly from a show called American Housewife.
Yep.
And she's pretty good. She's an asset to the collection for sure.
As long as you're building it up, slowly replacing the number of Landrys in your collection. Is it going to make it?
Oh,
so
so close. 2 meters. And it would have bounded forward not far from the pin. Well, I've generated 30-odd thousand Landrys in the last few weeks as well, Dave.
Really?
So better to do. So I can give them to you if you want.
No, thank you.
I just had to say it to get your refusal to make me laugh. And I'm only through season 1. There's still 2 more seasons to go.
Well,
I'm going to generate something like 150,000 Landrys.
that's a few.
It could be a world record. I'm not sure anyone else is doing that many.
I'm sure they're not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Even the lunatics in the asylum would even contemplate it.
All you Landry doubters, you'll learn. I've got the long and right shit.
Uh-oh.
My mind was in other places.
It was in the gutter, from what I can tell.
Another Walker. Oh,
And speaking of other forkers, I think we've got the last episode to watch tonight.
Ah,
And then I think we're going to start watching the X-Files tonight, season 10.
really?
And it's been 20 years since we've watched the X-Files.
Wow.
So I don't know what this new
Oh.
season reboot's like. Oh dear, what the hell?
It's a disaster. Well, they won't even have mobile phones in the show, though.
Or if they did, there'd be those big brick things.
Yeah. I did not know that's why I was going to do that. Well, I didn't think I'd...
No, you didn't even think it was in play.
I knew it was there, I just didn't think it was in play for me. Go on, I dare you, drop.
Reverse psychology, huh? Yeah, no, I think we definitely should have a game here for the tourney. Could definitely throw up some interesting results.
Yeah, I might pick it for my next 20. Or you could pick it for your next if you want.
No!
Oh!
I didn't want to have that slope in play, so I took it.
Well,
Well, I got what it deserved.
congratulations on keeping that slope out of play, Dave.
I just didn't want to take a chance with it. It looked
And
nasty.
you didn't. Nice line. Is it the right club? Will it right?
That's going to be fun.
Well,
It's not far from the hole, but it's going
it's
to
a
be
buy
fun.
or birdie chance. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
I'm 40. Oh, crap. I know you hit the 134, you bastard. I don't have one. No, is it too? It's too long. Mother.
Oh, that's at the back somewhere.
Did you hit the 134?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Slightly chopped.
Well, I chopped mine down and it went like a full one. Oh, look at this. It's a disaster. Oh, come on. That wasn't a bad shot.
That was a pretty good shot. You're unlucky then.
You might have slightly heard Landry there because I haven't turned it down, but now she's turned down.
I did hear her.
But she was informing me that round 2 of French Lick has now been completed. So that's interesting.
So my phone will go off for a sec. There it is. Oh, Andy shot a good score.
What did he shoot?
He shot a 68.
He picked up one on me. I've done 269 so far.
Yeah, he did a 73.68. So he's sitting in second on 141, and I'm 1 stroke behind him.
It's still, I mean, the course is so diabolical. You know, anyone can have an 8 or a 9 on a hole.
Oh yeah.
It's well open, this one.
Oh man, down 4 inches.
It looks a little scary. And possibly right to left. But I'm not sure. Yeah. Will it?
Oh, it just straightened
Oh,
up.
it was turning and then it straightened. I saw it. Wow.
That could have been the death blow if it had dropped.
There's no reality TV of any interest at the moment, Dave.
No, unless you want to watch Farmer Wants a Wife, and I can't imagine anyone watching that show.
I don't want to watch that, but one of the farmers said something that amused me. I'm not sure if I mentioned it to you or not.
No?
He goes, all I want is a partner to come out here and share the flies with me.
Oh, that partner is a dog, surely. I don't know too many women that like flies.
Well, Oims,
Not from this distance.
I'm going for it. If you're too scared, no problem.
Oh, whatever. Fuck you.
Are you yellow?
No. I ain't yellow.
I love that about Seinfeld. He was red rag to a bull. He's not yellow. He's gone for it.
Absolutely, dude.
I think you've been rewarded. That's pretty good. If it stops, oh!
No, it'll still be alright. That's close enough.
As long as it's within 32 yards. Oh! Maybe a punched flop, maybe.
No. The flop will go 36 yards.
Will it?
I don't want to go 36 yards, so that makes it difficult for me.
See, I've gone up here where it won't roll back.
It might roll onto the green.
No, none of that shit.
Alright. Let's flop this baby.
Yep. Well, this is where I bust a move, Dave, so beware.
No! It didn't go anywhere.
Disaster.
Oh well. That doesn't matter.
Right. Well, that's very interesting information. Can I do anything with this? Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Tough.
Well, I can't get cute with this at all. I'm just going to hit it full and let it go. Oh no!
What?
It's telling me I'm not in the sand. It's the same as what you had.
Oh, so it's giving you either a chip, pitch, or flop, not a splash.
Oh, I've got to hit the 32-yard floppy. Simple as that.
One of your fancy tweaked ones.
Yep.
I thought for a second that might have backspin and it could have been disaster.
It still could be disaster,
But it's not. No, I only pick up one. I would have liked to, but I'll take one.
yes.
Oh! Right. Okay. Do you think Ridge is going to do anything to Bill? Is he going to fight him or push him out of the window?
Well, we know he wants to, but I don't think he needs to.
I think it's going to depend what these pains of Steffi's are, and if it's something really bad, then maybe he'll just go berserk, which would be great.
But he is right. Every time Steffi gets hurt or is in pain for whatever reason, Bill's always involved.
Oh, what I would like is for Bill and Steffi to somehow get drunk together, and for Bill to impregnate Steffi, because that would just drive Ridge berserk.
Oh yeah.
It'd be so great. It's the best plot line ever.
Bite.
Will it? Oh, it bit a little bit. Not much. Your three strokes shield does not scare me, Dave. Here I come.
There's no shield.
Uh-oh. A bit long.
Work out alright.
A bit long. And I'm going to show you the bloody line. It's almost directly behind your marker. I can't even see your marker, but it must be there somewhere.
It's off to the right somewhere, I think.
Oh, it's going to just break a little bit left to right. That's my gut. But if I went to the right, it would break right to left. I'm in this valley. I'm going to go left.
Pace is good.
Yeah, you'll see what I saw. You know, it's breaking in from both sides.
Yeah, I think I've got to do like you did, but only half an inch
Yeah.
off centre. So
Could go.
oh,
Oh, it did go. Oh, I was secretly hoping it was going to slide to the right.
well, it almost did. So what about my shield of 4? Does that scare you?
With 5 holes to go, it does a little. I have to pick one up here. That has to happen. Otherwise, I know the secret waving to the crowd is going to start happening. I don't feel like I'm playing that bad. A lot of my putts have just missed.
But you've had some putts that were woeful, to say the least.
From bad spots, yeah.
But no, your tee to green stuff's been alright. Doesn't mean too many mistakes there.
No.
Until now.
Considering I can't drive a car, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're like, what's his name? I've forgotten his name now. The dude from Big Brother couldn't drive a car.
Thanks very much. That's not a great comparison,
No,
eh?
not really. But he was terrible. He's just an example of a shit humour,
Well,
really.
I can actually drive a car. It's just not when I'm not legally in this state.
Oh, baby, you've hit that exactly how I wanted to.
Look, it looks awesome, Dave. Is this the death blow? Oh, it's fucking close to it. I'm going to have to absolutely hit this. This has to be an O baby, and you have to miss your putt. Otherwise, it's all over. And I've pushed it right. Motherfucker. Oh, stop.
Oh,
Stop, stop. Well, $47 feet, eh?
never looked like it.
Oh,
It had other ideas, didn't it?
it did. It's a money shot. but it looks long.
But acceptable.
Absolutely acceptable. What did you hit? Let me work it out. 228. You've got it. Well, you don't have the 230, but
No, they're not.
surely the 216 couldn't have gone that far. Come on. Now you're just messing with my head. What did you do? Oh! Fine, I've got a theory. I reckon you chop down on a 250. That's my only possible logical.
And you're spot on. But you just hit the 5 wood, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Just not very well.
Alright. Ooh, it's got a bit of action all over the place.
It's a good putt.
Go in!
Oh, it's a great putt. That deserved a better fate, Dave.
It turned left and right and left.
Wow. Well, I'm just going to run out of holes. There's no way I can catch you.
Unless I have a disaster. It's possible still. But interesting.
Disaster.
I guess it is.
Yeah, for me.
Well, it's a par 5, but it's reachable. Alright, let's see what we can do. Just enough tailwind. Pulled it.
Right. Really need to get this pretty straight. Pushed it.
If it had been online.
Yeah, I think it still would have been short. Nice.
Just call me Floppy.
The Flop King.
Oh dear. Oh, I just got some pegs.
Ah,
Nasty.
well, you've just got to jump on the delete key, Dave.
No, I take the good with the bad.
No, pegs go. Oh, that's going to come down lovely. Look at this.
Yeah, it was deliberate. Nice. I'll take the result. But
Fantastic. Now, that time I know you hit the 216, so I'm just going to go with the same. I've pulled it. Mother.
yeah, you get the extra distance from the pool. It'll probably be okay.
Interesting putt. It feels doable.
It'll go. Very nice.
Well, right there, that was actually probably the death blow. Just that gentle little sink. Because how can I pick up 4?
Well, you might struggle. It's a longish par 5. You might be able to get there in 2.
I downloaded the Shirley Temple movie the other day.
Oh yeah, Mr. Oh, whatever it is, Mr. Moneybags, whatever his name is.
It was, I can't remember what the title was, something princess, and she was the princess.
Did you know why you downloaded it? Were you drunk?
Well, curiosity more than anything, and after you've had this shot, I'm going to tell you what happened.
That's not where I wanted to be.
Yeah. So she was being put in a boarding school because her dad had to go to South Africa
Right.
because for some unreasonable reason, the South Africans thought they should have their own country instead of complying with England. So her dad had to go over there and just kill a lot of them. And so that was all good. So anyway, she's in this boarding school and word comes back that her dad has been killed and that South Africa have taken his title and his money and his land. And so she's relegated from being the favoured pupil who had this rich dad who was in the army to a servant girl who had to work off her debt for the rest of her life, basically.
Yep.
And that was the plot. And but at the end of the movie, her dad wasn't dead. He was only injured, and he was he had a PTSD, which no one knew what it was back then, but that's clearly what he had.
Yeah. But how
And
does
he
he get his
came
money
good,
back?
and she was saved.
But how does he get his money back?
That wasn't explained.
No. Oh, well, at least it had a happy ending.
It did. But it was an interesting, little window into the English class structure,
Yep.
which was so correct. It really was like that.
Well, that wasn't a bad result there, Dave.
Mm. Well, I plan to pick up 4 here and snatch a draw.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta hit this 49. Okay. This can be done.
Can it?
Not like that it can't. Suck. Do something.
Here comes the 4-stroke swing.
Oh, that just kept going.
Ah,
Going.
I'm going to sink this puppy, and suddenly you'll be under pressure. No, baby, this has to go in. It's going to go in, and you're going to be crying.
Crying like Shirley Temple, you reckon? Oh, will it?
Oh!
Oh, nice effort.
Gave it my best shot. Wasn't good enough.
Alright. Super flop.
Don't plug.
Don't you worry, Dave. My flops don't plug. They're not hard enough.
Well, you are Mr. Floppy. We all know you're not hard enough.
Great.
No. Yeah.
A nice finish for you. It was all too little, too late.
That's what my liver will be saying tomorrow morning. Well done, Master. Look at that finish. Pretty good. A solid back 9. My little faltering on 10 and 11 did not help.
Did not help at all there, did they?
Did not. Front 9. Yeah, not much.
I had the edge on you on the front, but you back
On the bottom 9, you just got more birdies than me. That was it.
less mistakes.
Yep, less mistakes. Really, that was it.
Yep. Well, fairways hit, same. Greens and reg, so close to the same. There you go, putts, Dave.
Well, normally putting is my thing, but it wasn't tonight.
No, well, the result was correct based on the stats.
And superb scrambling from you.
Well, tell you, it's not very often these days that I don't get a flop correct.
Yeah, well, Mr. Floppy makes no mistakes.